Just a little demolition project today. Taking apart this old deck. This was originally the front deck on the house. And then several years ago, I took it off when I was digging out the front foundation to reseal it and re-waterproof it. And it's just been sitting over here in the edge of the woods ever since. It's kind of become an eyesore and I get mad about looking at it, and I finally decided today to do something about it. So we're going to tear it down, and the lumber I'm going to use to make a little firewood stand. There's still some usable lumber here. These are pressure treated 2x6s here for the outside pieces, so those will be usable. These 4x4 posts aren't in terrible shape either. Those can be used for something. Most of the 5/4, like the deck boards, they're pretty bad. I don't know if those will be really usable for anything. I might just burn those. And also, there's a lot of fasteners in here to recycle, to reuse. There's carriage bolts, deck screws. You don't want to let that stuff go to waste. It's easy to just throw that stuff in the garbage, but you actually go to the hardware store and try to buy a bunch of carriage bolts. It's going to cost you a little bit, So I'm definitely saving all those and saving as much of the lumber as I can for my little project, and then whatever I don't use on the little project, I'll just keep in my scrap pile for something else. All those scrap pieces of lumber, they do come in handy, eventually. They always do. So I always try to hang on to them. But it'll be nice to get this thing out of the way. One of my big goals for the year is to just do a lot of cleanup. Just clean up, around the yard, the woods. Just get things tidied up. Throw away old garbage. Get vegetation pushed back, Got the fire pit patio project that we're going to get started on very soon, now that the weather is finally warming up. Today's probably the nicest day of the year so far. It's about 80 degrees out here. It's real nice. So that's our project for today. Nothing too crazy or exciting, but it's just nice to knock these little checklist items out one at a time. And that's going to be the goal for this year, for the spring, summer, and fall, is just get all this little outdoor stuff, taken care of. And I've been working diligently on the garage. I've thrown away a lot of stuff. I've organized a lot of stuff, put up some shelving. We might dive into that here soon too. I'm acquiring a large number of storage totes to store a lot of things and get things from the floor to more of a vertical storage. Utilize that vertical space as much as possible. So, yep, that's today's project.